A friend of mine were conversing yesterday, and he asked me the question. He said, Cook, whatever happened to that gold tooth you used to have in your mouth? I used to have a gold tooth right here. And I told him the story behind it, and I want to share it with you. When I was 15, my father took me to go get the gold tooth. He took me to the dentist, and the dentist cemented my tooth and then placed the gold over top of it to make it permanent. So for years I had this gold tooth, and I'm walking around, and I really never smiled because after some time I became ashamed to have a gold tooth. My Aunt Michelle used to always tell me, oh, you have a beautiful smile, but I never thought that my smile was beautiful. It wasn't until I decided to leave the streets alone and I wanted to become this corporate guy that I had to make a drastic decision. So I went to the dentist and I wanted to get the gold tooth taken. The dentist said to me, he said, Mr. Cook, he said, if I take your gold tooth out, it may be rotten underneath because the cement and the gold and the tooth not getting oxygen may have rotten the tooth. He said, if I take the gold off and it's rotten, then we're going to have to take some extreme measures. But I wanted it to be taken out because I wanted to move forward with my life. And whatever it took for me to move forward, I was willing to take the risk. And the first thing he did was he took a saw and went down the tooth. Then he took a chisel to chisel around the gold. Then he took a puller and yanked it off of my tooth. He said, Mr. Cook, you're not going to believe this, but your tooth is great. I just have to take the cement off of it. What am I saying to you? There's one or two things that's preventing you from moving to your next level. And you're scared to take the risk to make the move. And I'm here to tell you that you have to be willing to make the move and take the risk at all costs. As long as it's positive, as long as it's going to take you to the next level, and as long as it's going to move you into your greatness, you have to be willing to take the risk. It's not the obstacle that's holding you back. It's what you think about the obstacle that's holding you. Mark Twain said, the thing that I thought was going to get me never even happened. And some of the things that you think that's going to happen, it's not even going to happen. Take that risk. Be great and live in your purpose. Let me smile. Let me stop.